How do you know if you have a rare 1971 Lincoln Head penny? In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make sure you aren't missing any rare 1971 penny worth potentially thousands of dollars. Welcome back to Old Money Prices. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about rare coins and paper money, start now by subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss anything. Let's jump right into the video. Up first, we have a 1971 S. S standing for San Francisco, where the coin was minted. Graded by Pcgs, a mint state 66 plus. Now this 1 cent penny has the S mint mark, which is underneath the date there. Now the mint mark on some coins will dictate how much the coin is worth. Most 1971 coins that you've come across are not going to be worth as much money, but you want to make sure that your coin, if you have it and it looks really nice, like it's in really good condition, to keep it safe and potentially get it graded or sell to someone who has value or who needs that coin. Do not get scammed for your penny, because there's people out there like pawn shops and some local coin shops. They won't give you all the money that you need for your coin. So make sure that if you want, you can hit the join button on my channel. And if you want to send me pictures, I get tons of pictures every day. People asking me, how much is my coin worth? I'm more than happy to tell you how much your coin is worth. If you hit that join button, you can cancel at any time, but you can also send your pictures to me and say, hey, how much is my coin worth? And I'll go ahead and I'll let you know how much your coin is worth. But here's a good example of a 1971 penny that graded a mint state 66 plus, and this coin sold for $74. So just imagine getting a penny back in your spare change and being able to sell it for $74. I think that that's a great return on that, not even investment, but it's a great return on that penny that you get back from your spare change, or if you inherit a collection from your friends or family. You want to be able to know what you're looking at, because I see it all the time. People will just get scammed, unfortunately, out of their collections, and they just have no idea what it's really worth. So make sure that if you are selling your coin collection, you find someone that's reputable, that's trustworthy, and is going to give you the money that you deserve today. Up next, we have a 1971 D 1 cent Lincoln Head penny. Now the D stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was minted, and this one was graded by PCGS, a mint state 67 red. Now if you're new, you want to know that the highest grade you can achieve in grading coins and paper money is 70. So this coin only graded a few points away from that 70 grade, and each point is going to increase the value of the coin quite dramatically. But this penny sold for $168. Here we have a 1971 S double die Obverse graded by PCGS, a proof-like 67 red double die Obverse. So look here, this is a proof-like coin. You can tell that the coin has a different look and appearance to it. Typically on proof coins, the backdrop is going to be a mirror-like finish. You can see the back of the coin almost looks like a mirror. Proof-like coins are always going to be worth more money, and because this one graded as a proof and it graded so highly, and as well as the double die on the obverse, the double die means that the coin was struck twice on the front a little bit. The obverse is the front of the coin and the reverse is the back. Being able to tell the difference there is important. You're going to need magnification to see any sort of doubling unless it's obvious, and sometimes the obvious doubling will increase the value of the coin quite significantly. Also on proof coins, you're not really going to see doubling, so that's pretty unique for this coin, but this coin sold for $493. Here we have a 1971 D 1 cent Lincoln Head penny graded by PCGS, a mint state 67 red. Now the red designation means that PCGS said, hey, this coin has a red color and tone and luster to it. Collectors really do enjoy collecting different colors of pennies. Some of them will have a red-brown finish, some of them will have a brown finish. This one has a red finish. The D stands for Denver, where this coin was minted. The biggest thing here is the grade. So this is graded a mint state 67, only a few points away from that perfect grade of 70, and that's why this coin sold for $1,057. Look at this coin. Here's a 1971 no mint mark 1 cent Lincoln Head penny with a double die obverse graded by PCGS, a mint state 62 red and brown. So a few things here. One, there's no mint mark, which means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia is a tougher mint for this type of coin. Typically you're going to have a San Francisco or a Denver mint. It really depends where the coin was minted and how many they minted for that specific coinage. Combine that, when you first look at this coin, you think that it's dirty and gross, but that's actually a relatively normal appearance and look for this type of coin. Collectors do enjoy that, and that's why this coin has a red-brown designation by PCGS. Also, this has a double die obverse. I know there's a lot of things I'm throwing at you here, but you got to, pay attention, because this is why these coins are worth more money. So doubling is going to happen when the coin is struck twice at the mint. you can see at the motto at the top, Liberty at the left, and the date at the right, those are going to have a double strike, and most of the time you're not going to be able to see that without some sort of magnification. So get your loops out, get your magnification out, but don't spend a ton on magnification. You don't need to spend, that much money. Just be able to look at the coin, see if you can see it. You don't need to have doubling everywhere. Sometimes it can just be in Liberty, sometimes it can just be in the date, or sometimes it could just be at the motto at the top, but it really will depend on how strong it is. That's just like one factor that's going to contribute to the overall value of the coin. This coin is graded as a mint state 62, which is actually really low in the mint state grade. Mint state goes from 60 to 70. You can tell that there's some gashes and nicks and some other small things that happened during the minting process that made this coin look in a worse appearance and have more damages to it, which is why it graded so lowly. Even in the low grade of 62, this coin still brought $1,265, so keep an eye out for the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln Head penny like this one. Look at this. Here's a 1971 no mint mark 1 cent Lincoln Head penny graded by Pcgs, a mint state 67 plus red. Now the red designation is the color of the coin. Like I said before, it has a nice beautiful red color to it. Mint state 67, the plus grade is really going to increase the value there of this coin. The plus is essentially the graders saying, hey, this coin's really nice for the grade, it looks really nice, so we're going to give it a plus, and that one little plus is going to increase the value of the coin quite significantly. And this coin, this 1 penny that someone might have even found in their spare change, sold for $3,360. Now, what would you do with that much money? I know that I would be paying off some expenses that I have. That is a crazy amount of money right there. So, 1 cent coin turned into $3,360. This person got incredibly lucky finding this coin. Look at this. Here's a 1971 1 cent double die Obverse graded by PCGS, a mint state 66 red. So you can see quite dramatically in Liberty, you can see a good amount of doubling happening there, and also in the motto at the top a little bit, and also the date 1971. This one doesn't have a mint mark, so what does that mean? That means it's from the Philadelphia mint. So the 1971 is going to be a bit tougher to find with Philadelphia, especially in this high grade, right? So the mint state 66 grade, you're only a few points away, 4 points away from that 70 grade. The doubling here is just really nice, really dramatic. You can see that the coin is also shifted up a little bit. You can see a little bit of extra lipping on the bottom there, but this coin sold for $5,640. Now, imagine being able to get this 1 penny and sell it for $5,640. We continue to go up in value. Here's a 1971 no mint mark 1 cent Lincoln Head penny graded by PCGS, a mint state 65 with a doubling on the front. That's a double die. The motto at the top, Liberty at the left, date on the right. That's where you want to be looking for this doubling with your magnification. And because it graded a mint state 65, it looks like it has some sort of damage and tone at the top of Lincoln's head. Doesn't really look that nice, but these coin and currency grading companies know what they're doing. This is their professional job. This is what they do all day. They know what they're looking at, so we can trust them to make sure they give the appropriate grade of the coin. And this coin sold for $6,900. Next, we have a 1971 1 cent double die Obverse graded by PCGS, a mint state 66 red. Pretty straightforward here. There's no mint mark, so it's from the Philadelphia mint, 1971. It has the double die again. The double die is something that's going to relatively increase the value quite significantly, right, of your Lincoln Head penny. So keep an eye out for that doubling. And even on the back, it's not really well known to have this 1971 doubling on the back, but pretty much any penny that I get back in spare change, I'm looking for this doubling on the coins, because you can get it on pretty much any type of coin. Some coins, like the 1971, is more known to have doubling. Keep an eye out for any sort of doubling, but this coin sold for so much money, guys. This coin sold for $10,350. Wow, so pretty rare here. This is a 1971 S stand for San Francisco mint 1 cent Lincoln Head penny graded by PCGS, a proof like 69. So absolutely stunning coin here. This is a proof example. Like I was saying before, the proof coins have a mirror finish on the back of the coin behind Lincoln there on the front of the coin, but it's on the backdrop. But you're probably not going to find this sort of coin in circulation, but you will definitely find something like this in an old coin collection that was maybe inherited from a family member or a friend. But this coin, this 1 cent penny, sold for $14,950. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.